Hello everyone, welcome back to Barbie Dolls of the Week. This week I've got two dolls I want to show you that are both music inspired or related. So we'll get to those in just a couple minutes. But first I want to give you an update on Veronica or Ronnie, the traveling doll that I talked about last week. So first of all, she arrived yesterday in her new destination, which is on the shore, Atlantic shore in Maryland. I don't remember the exact city name, but Kim, if you're watching this, you can comment down below. So I hope she has as much fun in Maryland as she did here in Indiana. Just to wrap up the story for you guys, because a lot of you seem to really enjoy this both on Instagram and here on YouTube. Last I left it, Nico had a big choice to make between Ronnie, her sister Raquel, and cousin Noah, who was in the mix too. And actually, after a long talk in the park last week, Ronnie and Nico met in a local park here to kind of talk about things, old times, since they had had a past relationship, and also any future possibilities. He told her he just wants to be friends. So, you know how that is. So anyway, in the end, just so you know, Nico chose Aunt Alexis. That's who he has decided to shack up with. Somehow I'm not surprised at that, Alexis. But as far as Ronnie, her and her sister mended fences. They had a long talk. She also, by the way, visited the downtown Indianapolis area last Sunday on her own. Just wanted to clear her mind and think about things. And she had a really good time on a beautiful day. You can see some of those pictures on the Facebook group Guys and Dolls, and also on my Instagram page for Barbie Dolls of the Week. Her and her sister, as I said, mended fences and had a long talk. And then she also met some new guys from the Fashionista group, and she posed with some 80s models during or actually after an 80s runway show. So she had a lot of fun those last few days here, and now she's moving on. So I want to say one thing about, I really appreciate that opportunity, not just for what it was then, but I think it also helped create a little bit of an interest to make more relationships like that and tell more stories. And if you guys would be interested in hearing more stories like that or seeing more, let me know. But, every time now I look at Raquel and Alexis, I think of Ronnie and I think of that relationship. So I really enjoy the opportunity that it gave for me to use my imagination some more, like I always did in the past with some of my dolls. I had quite some stories, let me tell you. I always looked at them as I'm a soap opera fan, so I looked at these as soap opera actors and actresses. And boy, did they get in some adventures, let me tell you. So, anyway, moving on to today's dolls. Now, these are both box dolls that we're going to talk about today from two different series or collections. So let's start with the first one, which is from the Ladies of the 80s collection that Mattel did. They did, unfortunately, only three that I'm aware of in this series. Let me see when this was. I always forget to look. 2009, it says. So today I'm going to be talking about the Debbie Harry doll that you see here. And this is from the Pink Label, as it says right here, collection. It's got some great pictures, especially this one, I think, of Debbie. And, they're all pretty good. Of course, she was in the group Blondie. Let's see what it says back here. Here's another picture, as you see. Debbie Harry. Platinum Punk Goddess of a Decade. Debbie Harry is a singer, songwriter, and frontwoman for Blondie. She took her band from the Bowery to superstardom with her tough and pretty persona, beautiful voice, witty, and it says ironic. I almost said iconic music. Mixing new wave, etc., etc., Debbie created an unforgettable landmark of pop culture. This doll captures the singer's sassy spirit and fame, beauty, and it's the first doll in the Ladies of the 80s collection. So this is the first one I'm going to show you as well. Now, I love the pink pleather outfit, especially the part up here on her bosoms. I like the way that's done. I hope you guys can see it well there. And then I like that it ties in on her arms, as you see, right there. Of course, the color looks great on her. She's got some shoes that match. I don't know if you guys can see those right there, but you know, we've always got a glare when I open the window, but it's just such a sunny day. I want to enjoy the natural light that it offers. Let's see here. It's a little bit dusty. The other thing is, looking at her hair, I would be curious to see what you guys think of Mattel's job on her hair. And of course, I'm sure the doll that was in the prototype, the hair looked better if I was guessing, because it usually does. I don't think this hair looks great, and unfortunately this one, and I ordered this from Mattel, so I didn't get to pick it at a store. The hair is rather messy and in her face, as you can probably notice. When you look at Debbie, the actual picture of Debbie on the back and some of these others, I mean, I guess it looks okay as far as that, but I wish they would have done it more like this one, you know, where the bangs were not chopped across the top like that. I've seen worse, and, you know, she's got the dark hair underneath and the more platinum-y blonde on top, or sort of, I guess it's not so platinum. But anyway, I wish they would have done a different hairstyle on the doll, and one that would be more flattering, I think. This just literally looks like it's sitting on her head, like somebody just dropped it on her head, a bad wig. So I don't like the hair very much. I think the face looks pretty good. I think they did a pretty good job, and I love the eye makeup. If you can check out that eye makeup, it looks really good. So overall, I think it's a really nice doll. I'm so glad they did this. Now, they also did Cyndi Lauper, and I'm trying, for the life of me, I'm trying to remember what the third one was, and I'm wanting to say Joan Jett from, you know, Joan Jett from the 80s as well. But I'm not positive of that one. I would have to look it up. I don't have that third doll, I can tell you that. I'm not sure. I must not have liked it as much. But I'll look for my Cyndi Lauper for the next video, maybe. And I do like that one. And, of course, I'm a big Cyndi Lauper fan, so I would absolutely want to have it regardless of what it looked like, I guess. And Blondie, I was a fan of. I wouldn't say a big fan, but I like the doll. So, okay, moving on to the second doll that's also music-related. And that is the Elvis Barbie. Now, I may have shown this one before, but I thought she's worth a second look, especially for those of you who may not have been following me at that point. But yeah, this is the Elvis Barbie. I really like this. I love the hair on this doll. I mean, it's such a cool, you know, to me, this reminds me of Elvis and Lisa all in one. Lisa Marie or Priscilla. I'm sorry, that's who I meant to say, not Lisa Marie. Priscilla. So Elvis and Priscilla rolled into one, and here's what it would look like. I mean, that's what I've always thought. And I love the outfit, the gold suit, like, you know, this lady's suit is cool. Silver top. I just think this is an excellent doll. I got this on sale for $20 at Tuesday Morning, for those of you who are familiar with Tuesday Morning. It's sort of a, it's like a higher quality Big Lots. Speaking of Big Lots, I just want to mention years ago, and for many years, you could go to Big Lots and get such good deals on dolls. But now, you go to Big Lots, first of all, they don't have very many nice dolls. And second, they're pretty much the same price as any store. It's actually disappointing. By the way, on the back of this one, here's Elvis himself in concert. I was talking about him being born in Tupelo, Mississippi, yeah, I think that's Mississippi. Tupelo, Mississippi, raised in Memphis. He was known around the world as the king of rock and roll, sultry good looks, extraordinary talent, endless charisma. Well, I would say that's true. I did think he was good looking, but to me, I was never so infatuated with him. And I wasn't really a fan of his music. But he was certainly a performer, no doubt about that, and did some movies, of course. So this doll, I was really glad to get in my collection. I like her eye makeup and just her makeup in general. So you see that there. I do wish her lips were a little darker or brighter. I think that's the only thing I would change, is just a little more color on her lips. As far as the shoes, you can kind of see them there. They're kind of almost a little, well, they're definitely high heel. And in the front, they're a bit of a platform. shoe. So, yeah. And of course, oh, you know what? I was about to say, of course, she has a microphone, but I was thinking of Debbie here. I'm surprised this one doesn't have a microphone. And I don't think this one came with anything. Obviously, I haven't taken it out of the box, and I don't have one out of the box. I kind of hope to find one out of the box of this one of these days. But anyway, I was going to say, doesn't seem to even have a stand, which is unfortunate. I hate when they don't at least give them a stand. So, anyway. So that's the Elvis Barbie that I like so much. It's worth a second look. And with that, I'm going to close. And I just want to say, speaking of stands for a minute, you know, a lot of dolls, I use these metal stands because I like them so much. So, I want to get some more. However, it's also a matter of where to put them, because you can have the stands, you can have the dolls, but you've got to have somewhere to put them too. So, I don't know, but this is my eternal, and I'm sure a lot of doll collectors run into this, eternal issue of not enough space. And not just doll collectors, but any kind of collectors. So, just a reminder, follow me on Instagram if you'd like. And I enjoy having you guys tune in every week and watch and comment. And if you want to be notified when I upload a new video, just click on the little bell icon down below next to the subscribe button. Okay, everybody, have a great week. Take care and enjoy beautiful weather that I'm hoping you're having as we are. A little dingy today, but still very nice temperatures, and I enjoy it. Bye-bye.